what's going on Team 20? I hope you're all super well. Today's match analysis. I'm not going to keep you for too long in this short little intro before we get into it, but I will say last week I wasn't super happy with how I analysed the game. This week is going to be much better, but even then there's a few little points that Lucy didn't end up picking up on camera, a couple of missed balls and a couple of nice passes as well, but hey, that's how it goes. Now that pretty much all of my games will be at night and Papa Tweety will be filming, I'm sure we're going to have much better quality footage, but still what we have is great. We can analyze it, so thank you, Lucy. Let's get right into it. All right, so for this game, I'm over on this side. I think that's me. Again, very difficult to see with the sun. I'm playing as a right winger. So if we play this was quite early on in the match where we're playing around. You can't quite see me, so it is difficult, but what I will say is if we take this back, this is our striker, number 15, right here, and when the striker is this far over the field, someone now has to occupy this space, which is why I move into the center of the field, and you'll see that it definitely pays dividends. We get the through ball there, and I look for the cutback. Now the reason I don't make my run a cross goal, this one is debatable. Yes, I could make the run there, or I could make the run there. I don't know. I think, was it a deflection when it came to me? It kind of was. Okay, look, it ended up working out. There's two different possibilities there. Did I choose the right one? I don't know. It ended up coming to me. So, look, it's not that bad. Comes to me, touch and finish, just didn't get the boot on it. And the touch wasn't as I would have liked it. It needs to be closer to me. Here, positioning myself out wide, and I'll let it play. Let you guys see what it goes on. We have a shot. Okay, so I'll take it back. Now, the reason, in this situation right here, my positioning isn't good enough. I should be in line with these guys so that when Huss, if he plays me, I'm there onto the ball here, so now my touch can be forward. Because I'm here, if he plays me the ball, my only option is to go at him and actually have to beat him with a skill rather than being able to beat him with my first touch. So Huss doesn't end up playing me, but it ends up falling at my feet. I think it was a slightly misplaced touch, but I see it and I go, okay, well, I'm going to hit this. I'm outside the box on my left foot. And what ends up happening? Oh yeah, the guy in front of me blocks it. So look, maybe I didn't connect with it. I can't quite remember. I can't recall. We can't see the angle from this footage either. So difficult to say. I'm on this side. I just received the ball. So this is one of the times where Lucy just missed. I think this was one of the times where Lucy just missed a misplaced pass. And so I received the ball and we've just, if we go here, I think they have the ball, it's our throw in. What's happening? Oh yeah, so they've won the ball back. We just win it. I get played the ball. I look up. In this situation, why would I go forward? We've just won it back. Let's keep it. And I just made a mistake, so I want to make sure that I'm not making mistake after mistake after mistake. So we keep the ball. I play it back, and then we can switch out the opposite side. It's all about thinking about what's your next pass, what the situation is, where your players are. Again, positioning. Is this okay? Kind of. I think it's good because I'm delaying my run into the box. I could even be here, but then that's going to drag him back. I'm creating more space in here. Let's play on and see how this play unfolds. So everyone kind of drops back. I'm timing my run. So I'm on the edge of the box, which is okay because I know that this guy is predominantly right-footed and he's not going to cut in here and cross it with his left. He's just not. So for me to be on the edge of the box, I'm providing an option, especially when our number 10 is providing this option here. So now he has a line of pass there and a line of pass there. If I'm here where I said, yeah, maybe I should have been. If it was a left footer, completely different because I know he's probably going to do a skill and look for that cross. But right footer, you need to know your teammates. Ball goes to there. Now I'm an option here. I receive the ball and I go at the guy. Drop of the shoulder to give myself a bit of room. We'll go through that again. I'll take you through slow. So I receive the ball, I go directly at him. Drop my shoulder and step because he thinks I'm right-footed, I guess. And he's stepped away from me. See how I now have a couple of meters there and he's reaching and he's reaching. He's almost falling over and I strike the ball. Really bad strike by me. Could I have passed this? Yes, but man, you're in the box. I don't know, when you're in the box, you're kind of thinking, okay, I want to get a shot off here. And especially when I drop my shoulder and get these 2 meters, that's the sort of shooting range that I'm looking for. So of course this guy is open, but if I hit this better into that far corner, we could be talking differently. Of course, you're going to have a million options in the box. It's about staying calm. Was I composed? Yes, I think I just misplaced my shot. Bad technique from me. Over the top ball here, again, where am I? I'm looking for this because I know this guy's right-footed. He's not going to whip the ball in. So I'm also keeping a bit of distance away from my fullback to create space for this, because I know that this guy is going to look for that. I receive the ball, important to have a good first touch, which we can just see there. Again, create a little bit of shooting room. I'll go through that again. All I'm looking for is just a meter, a foot, an inch to then have that shot, because I know on my left foot I can hit it. I had a couple of bad strikes with my left foot. I know that one will eventually come good, and there's no harm in doing that. I'm literally, where do I take my shot? I'm there. What else am I going to do? You're outside the box. Great opportunity there. So the way I get this shooting range is I just stop the ball, which causes the defender to stop. We'll go through it in slow motion. I stop the ball, stop, go, and now I'm outside the box. It is a difficult shooting angle because the ball is going backwards, but hey, I didn't even notice that. It's a handball. Would it have gone in? I don't know. But what it does is it then goes into the box. Huss does an amazing bit of skill, drops it into the goal. So it's creating that opportunity without creating the opportunity. So look, I am annoyed that none of my left foot shots went on target. They all got blocked, so it's something that I need to look at. Here, okay, we'll let it play. Alright, so we'll go back. This ball came a lot higher than I thought, so I had to control it with my chest, and then I slipped. So if we watch this, I slipped there. Oh yeah, so I slipped there, and that was almost amazing because now it made this guy dive in, and I knew, because I've been playing against him for 10-15 minutes, whatever it was, I knew I'm quicker than him, so I'm going to look to top it around and go around him because he's dived in. But I'm also thinking this centre back is that's probably I think it was 8 meters, I'm guessing, which then allows me time to then get there before the centre back does. If this centre back's closer, then there's no point doing that move because it's just going to get intercepted. So I'll do it in slow-mo because it is hard to keep up with it. So I touch it around him and get around. Now that draws the centre back out of position. I'm 1v1 with the centre back now. Again, I see him dive in. And this is that sort of defense stuff that we've been talking about. The mentality to win the ball. This guy's going studs up. I could have so easily, just pulled out of this challenge. Is he going studs up? Yeah, it looks it. But you guys can't quite see, but I get my toe on it just there. And then I continue with the ball. And it's that mentality to keep going, keep going. Then I look up. I looked up a second ago, and I see that this pass is on, and he should definitely be hitting that first time. First time in the box, striker. If he takes that touch, then he's going to get shut down like he did. First time, easy shot on target. So mentality to win the ball. That's something I'm noticing is getting much, much better, and something we all agreed on I need to get better at. Great switch ball, first touch, and now I drive at this guy. I'm looking, where's my passes? And what I do here, okay, I'll let this play. I want you guys to see what happens. So watch this. I look at this number 15. I make eye contact with him right now. And I want him to run there to give me space to get here, and then again, a left foot shot. Maybe this one will come off as a goal. So if you watch, we'll play it. I look at him and I point for him to where to run, and he reacts, which is amazing. Now I get to here, and I see, okay, this guy's still on me, and I see this run, that's the ball. And so what I ideally wanted, what I saw in my head was this guy running, he's going to receive the ball around here, he can turn, lay me off, I'm wrapping around, and then I strike the ball, or we're in a 2v1 here. So I'm kind of trying to think of all of this as we're going live. Ball gets played in, you can see I'm looking for that, and he shoots, we get a corner. So that's fine. Again, a shot outside the box, I'm not going to knock him for that, because if it goes in, then who are we to say, no, don't shoot. This was, again, one where... Oh, okay, no. So what happened here? I lost the ball. We'll go back. This was a very difficult situation because I spoke with my fullback about this. He's passing me the ball here where I'm going to get doubled up. This guy's right up my clacker. This guy's closing me. I don't have a lot of options, and especially when he wraps around me as well, I have no one to pass back to. And you'll see, I go, okay, well, I'll let this play in slow motion. I take my touch. I go, oh, okay, so I really wanted to go inside here, but this guy's gone and closed it. So I go, okay, well, I don't have an option. This guy is also being blocked. I think he maybe does an underlap. Let's have a look. So he plays. Okay, so he's no longer an option, so I have to take it back. Now, I do see at this point right here, we can just see the only passing option I have is this number 3 right here. He's the only passing option I have, but the problem is he is very close. So if I pass to him, he's going to be under pressure. And so I go, my best option here is to try and turn and get a throw in. There's no switch ball. I tried to look for a switch ball here. That was being cut off. My best option is to try and get a nutmeg. And if it doesn't get a nutmeg, it's just going to fall back to here. And then I can travel with the ball. What another option is, I could keep dribbling with the ball, dribble, until this guy commits, then play the number 3, yes. But at the spur of the moment, this is what I thought was the best option. I look for that nutmeg, doesn't come off. I thought maybe we'll get a throw in. It falls back to there. So could I have made that pass? I don't think so, because as soon as I look to make that pass, this guy's gonna step in. And because I turned and it just deflected off to our number 3, it was he couldn't anticipate it. Let's let this go a bit more free flowing now. I won't spend too much time on each clip. Let me know if you guys enjoy these match analysis down in the comments as well. Here, that will to win the ball, I think that's all that was. Just that will, the mentality. I think I'm getting much better at it. I just need to focus on not diving into the play. This is my goal. So great little win back there. Huss stands up the man and then goes at him. Bit of a heavy through ball, but then, okay, we'll let this play. Then our number 10 does some great pressure and we go through. Now, at this point, I look up and I see the keeper is on this side of the goal. So if the goal's like that, he's over this side. And so I see that this near post is open, but I still needed to chip it just over his foot, which I didn't quite do. He definitely got a little touch on it, but we'll go through in slow motion. Bang. He just gets a little touch on it, as you see, but it goes in the back of the net. And this is about positioning. So even if this ball isn't too firm, that's perfect. Let's say it's a perfect through ball. He's then going to drive, and now I go in there, bang, and we have the possibility of scoring. So I'll let you guys see that goal again. Super stoked to get my first goal for the club. Bang, goal. So stoked with it. I think this is much better. I'm really... Last week I was definitely... Oh no, we're going to get a pop-up here. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Shit, pop-ups are so annoying, man. Alright, throw in. We have... Ball gets knocked over and I'm on... Again, keeping my position wide. As you can see, I'm pretty wide here, and that's for if this ball goes over the top. I'm confident. I back my speed for that, but it also creates doubt in this defender's mind, whether he goes with me or stays with the ball. Goes in, I'll let this one play out. I know exactly what this is. Okay, so there's a couple of things wrong here. Alright, so I think that's all that happens in this play. So if we go back, this point right here, I look up and I see out of my peripheral vision, we'll go to just before I hit it, I see that this player is edge of the box, and I think, okay, well, if there's 3 players in the box, what usually happens, this guy goes near post, that guy's going to run back post, and this guy's going to stay edge. Someone has to be on the edge of the box. So I'm not going to sit here and blame them for that and say, well, my cross was perfect edge of the box, it's not my fault. No, okay, there's 2 things wrong with this. Number 1, I need to speak to these guys and say, look, you need to stay edge. Someone has to stay edge of the box, especially when I'm driving down here. I need someone edge of the box so that I can play it and you have a first time finish, or you can play this guy through, whatever. Someone has to be edge of the box. So that's something I need to speak to them about, which is fine. The second thing, I shouldn't really be crossing the ball there, Now, yes, if someone was edge of the box, this would be a great ball because he would receive it and he would most likely score. But I could make this better by driving even further or faking this guy that I'm going to cut in and continuing down the line for then a possible cross to this guy who's just going to run in there. So yes, there's two things wrong about it, and like it is difficult because if someone was edge of the box, goal. If I do drive it, goal. I don't know about that one, but probably in the future, drive it unless I clearly see and I've said to someone, you need to stay edge of the box. We'll play on. Don't be afraid to speak to your teammates and say, look, I saw this on the weekend. Can you do this next time that we play, or whatever it is. I'm out wide, receive the ball, and just play it back. Simple. I didn't see anything forward. I didn't want to rush it. Let's keep the ball. Let's play some football. Let's play some possession. Second half, this is an absolute shocker. We'll let it play out. I get played through the ball. Great ball. And then I sky it. I don't know how. Don't ask me. So from here, this has to be... Well, if I look up now, it could just be a near post curling shot, which is probably more likely than anything. But it has to be on target, no matter what. That was just really poor technique. As you guys saw, my shooting was probably a bit off today. And if we play this when I shoot, near post is definitely on. If that's like 3 meters lower, it's probably a goal, but that's just hopeless. We won't touch on that. We all know what's wrong there. It was just a poor shot. I got in the right position. I just didn't execute. Simple. Execution is key. If you're not executing, you're not providing goals and you're not providing the team with what they need. So I received the ball here and I look to play a ball over the top. Now, you can just look at that and go, oh, that's nothing. But if we look at this again, my first touch here is there. What I should have done, I try and chip the ball without looking so that he doesn't really know. My first touch is okay. I should have waited. No, not waited because he's going to dive in. My first touch should have been a bit closer, but I should really be trying to hit this with my right foot around there, which is going to get him through for a crossing opportunity. So it's about that first touch, good positioning, but why am I hitting that with my left foot? I'm closing the angle of that pass, and meaning it's not going to be as likely to go through. And then, look, we get a throw in, which is fine, but it could have been much more than that. Here, again, this is mentality to win the ball, so I go in, get my body. This guy's much bigger than me, way bigger, and I get my body in front. Look at that. Body in front, arms up, core strong, legs strong, protecting that ball. Here, I'm looking to anticipate this, bang, get in, and why do I dive in? That's one of my biggest problems right now that I want to fix. I think that's the last clip. Yeah, it is. This is one of my biggest problems. The only pass that this guy can make forward is there. So why do I see this, I go, he's going to pass back to the keeper because he's scared and I'm going to try and intercept that and score. No, my job here is block this pass, block him from going forward. If he goes back to the keeper, then our striker may be able to intercept if we have executed the press properly. But man, that's just annoying. I shouldn't be diving in like that. So we're going to end it there. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know down in the comments. A bit longer. Again, game analysis. I think I did much better this week. A lot less excuses and a lot more things that I can learn from, and hopefully you guys can learn from as well. So, Team Tweet, I'm signing out. Make sure to like and subscribe and enjoy. I'll see you in the rest of the video. Bye.